Hi guys, happy Monday. I am running Audrey's picture day clothes to Audrey because some people can't co-parent. And it's interesting because I wanted to work on the inner child this week for our challenge. And I think we really have to find a balance. It is absolutely important that we allow ourselves to play and have fun and let go of all the crazy stress that comes with being an adult. I mean, my sister just found out her cat is diabetic and now has to give her shots twice a day, and she's never had to do anything like that before. So her whole outlook on her world has changed. She feels more like an adult than ever because she has to take care of a cat. So there are different things that trigger our anxiety and stress. For a lot of people, it's finances, it's bills, it's I have to pay this, I want to do this, I need the money for this. So how do we balance all of the demands, the adult demands, and not squash our inner child to death? Because you can absolutely suffer if you don't nurture that innocence and playfulness inside of you. Oh, freeze warning. I can't believe it's so cold already. So I want you to find one way a day to nurture your inner child. And I also want you to find one stressor a day that you can find a different or hopefully better coping mechanism to deal with whatever it is. For me, our big stress of the day is getting the kids out the door to school. Like that's the big stress of the day. When we get home, it's like a free-for-all. Snacks for everyone. I'll throw dinner in the oven. We eat when we eat, no big deal. But the morning is an extremely regimented schedule. Dean has to be on the bus at 8 o'clock. Audrey has to be to daycare between 8:30 and 8:45. And if she's really needy and wants me to play with her, we have to leave a few minutes early. So nobody except for Dean is a morning person. And it took me a very long time to find a time to wake up. And then daylight savings time switched everything. So you'll find that life evolves as you do. So I'm constantly trying to find new ways to cushion the time so that it doesn't feel so stressful. I mean, to me, work is work. Work is stressful no matter what. So there's not much that I can do to control that other than be kinder to myself. For a lot of people, their main stressor is work. If you don't have kids, that main stress is probably work or finances. Maybe you can play more, volunteer for a shelter, play with animals. Animals absolutely bring out our inner child. They see more of us than any other human because they're not judging us. They're not demanding anything from us. They're not wondering what we can do for them. That's why animals are phenomenal. If you've earned the love and trust of an animal, you are awesome, Same thing with tiny people. Tiny people are honest and mean. Mean in their honesty. I don't think they all mean to be mean, but most of them are accidentally mean, and it's kind of funny as long as it's not directed at you. If you've earned the love and trust of a small child, then a bonus super gold star. But identify your stressor for the day and give your inner child a time to play. An activity, do a craft. Sometimes the kids actually like doing crafts, and there will just be stickers everywhere for days. Anything but slime, we ban slime. Glitter, anything I can vacuum, I'm pretty much okay with. Slime, you can't vacuum. But allow yourself, some people like to color, some people like to just sit and read. Some people have different comfort items, whether it's a blanket or a stuffed animal, and you just need to kind of cocoon and chill with your inner child. Different than Netflix and chill, totally different. What else can you do to play with your inner child? Go outside and jump in a pile of leaves, let go of the adult the adult panic button that's like, ticks and mold, because there has to be a balance. You know, the kids love playing in the leaves, and I'm like, thank goodness we're not at the farm, or there might be a snake in that, you know. So you got to balance the adult worry with the inner child delight. And if you can find that balance, your life will be significantly happier. It just will. It's amazing how that works. Some days I'm all stressed, some days I'm all inner child, and neither of those are good. The balance is the most important thing. I mean, you know, you hear that theme all throughout spirituality and like, find balance. And you're like, dude, I have bills. We know. Everybody has bills. So you find different ways, you find different techniques during your lunch hour at work. Meditate, color, do a guided spiritual journey for 20 minutes, and then you have 10 minutes to shove something in your mouth and pee. You know, you're good to go. So be creative in allowing your inner child freedom to play and roam. But balance that by finding something every day that stresses you, and consider different ways that you can make it less stressful. Does that make sense? Okay. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I'm going to try and do like every other day and kind of review just some stress that's going on in my life. Picture day! But have a good one, guys. I love you. Bye.